Now we are going to see recipe configuration. Recipe means making any product. Okay, so we have to add some ingredients like for making biscuit. For making a biscuit, we are adding some ingredients like wheat flour, sugar, some salt. Okay, so for some different taste, okay, different combination we can add some water. Okay, so like this ingredients we are adding. Similarly for pharma industries. Okay, they're also for making any tablet or any syrup, they're adding some chemicals. Okay, and they have to add this with some specified amount only. Okay, you cannot add everything with the same equivalent amount. Right? Amount means like quantity. Okay, so for how much quantity we have to add. Okay, so that we are deciding for any product. Right? If like for making biscuit, if I'm adding more water and if I'm adding some milk also in some cases, so if it is getting more, okay. So what happens here? Material will get more pulpy, right? So you have to make it hard. So it will be difficult, right? So you have to add more ingredients again, which might lose the actual taste of your product. So what we are doing is we cannot remember data, right? All this information, how much we have to add every time. So we are feeding all this information, that quantity information in your file. You can directly load these files here in recipe. So for example, you have to create some tags in the tag management. There is tags. There is some tags here. Like if I'm making tea and coffee, what we need to add for making tea, we are adding some tea powder. And I take it as extra time only, like because we have to give these values, okay, to the PLC. And here you can take some, okay, DB memory also you can take DB1, DBW not 0. Take it from, because you already taken byte number 0 here for start and stop. So I'm taking say byte number 2 for that. And I'm 100 milliseconds. Here I'm making coffee also. We need a similar ingredients, right? Coffee powder. It will take automatically here. Then we are having milk, similar time here, sugar, and water. Okay. So these similar ingredients are there for making tea and coffee. Okay. But quantity and the main ingredient, that is like tea powder or coffee, will be different. Okay. So I just save this, and for this address also I have to create this ingredient list in the PLC here in the DB memory also, because we have to send these values to this DB. If you want to increase more memory here, just select here, just enter. Here you can give like tea powder. Type what we select is integer. Okay. Coffee powder. Same order we select integer. Uh, sugar, let's save this. In this memory, we have to make a logic. Okay, in your OB1, like you have to compare with this value. Okay, it is when we are getting some keep order value. Okay, 10, 20. Then if it is equal to 10 or equal to 15, what it should do means how much the wall should be on or off, just like we are having tea and coffee machine. Okay, so this wall will be on or off, on and off. Okay, so that information you can select. So that logic we have to write, okay, in your PLC. I'm just going offline here to download this block again, DB1 on, yes, yes. Because we make changes in DB1, so again we have to download this block. Okay, now here you can see in our project list we are having recipes folder. In this we are having add recipe option. Double click on add recipe. Recipe window, configuration window opens. So you can give any name like 50 underscore coffee. Display name if you want, like I give underscore and number one. Okay, this is your file number one. Here we have to give the elements, what elements we are using. Okay, like I give in short like TP. Display name also I'll take TP. Okay, and you can take in caps also. Then tag name you have to define. That is a keep order. Okay, default value will be 0. Okay, similarly CP, tag name of keep order, then link, tag name, sugar. Okay, and okay. Now after adding this in the list here, I go to the data records here. Okay, after elements, there's one more tag with data record. Okay, let's go to the data record. Here we have to give the recipes like for T type 1, okay, T1 display order, like the name and the same name here, and the file number 1, the recipe number 1, how much ingredient quantity we have to add, okay, that we have to select here. Like for TP, I'm selecting some value like 10. Okay, for making tea, we are not adding any coffee powder, to 0. Some milk we are adding like 25 something. For sugar, 15. For water, like 25. And on like tea, some tea powder. Use any milk here. Okay. Some sugar and more quantity of water. Like this, you can add different recipe types here. Tea powder, like, milk, like something, sugar. This way you can add more recipes. List of the recipes that the data required. Mm, normal sometimes. Sugar also. Normal here, like and something. Like this, you have to filter values. Okay, quantity for each product. After this, save this file. Now go to the add screens here. Double click add screen. Click on the add screen. Rename it as recipe. Now, this recipe window. From enhance objects, you can see we are having recipe view. Let this recipe view. Add it over here. Okay, just add it here. You don't need to view any recipe or any property here. If you want, only for a particular recipe, if you want, you can give the name. Give a property below of the recipe name. Only for that recipe name, it will display the values. Okay. If I'm creating many different data records, okay, like different recipes, only one recipe we are creating. You can add many, like for example, tea coffee is added here. If I add recipe and add one more recipe type for different recipe, okay, for different product, okay, so like that, it will display all here, all in one in the same window, or a single recipe in this window and another window for other recipe. That way you can select, okay, the recipe name. Now, from this, I take one button, home button here. Home. What is home? Select the boundaries. When you press, uh, screens, the screen, activate screen, this screen should activate the welcome window. Okay, now save this window, then go to welcome, then select the recipe. When you press this, the screen, recipe. Okay, so save this, let's check the result. Now go to recipe window. Here, recipe name is drop is underscore C is tea and coffee. Select the recipe name. Then go to the data record here, like whichever you want to load, like T1. You can see the values here for TP, then for CP0 milk sugar. These values will be displayed here. Now what we need to do is we need to load this, okay, information into your PLC. So we are having this option, load and upload. Okay, this is for loading into your PLC. The down arrow means you're loading this data into your PLC. So when I click on this button, transfer computed. So I go to the Logic Manager window. I open DB1. Here you can see you're having online option here. Go to monitor online. You can see the values are displayed here, actual values. Initial values will be always 0, but this is the actual value what we have got. Okay. So if I load another data like coffee 1. I press on load. You can see the result also. It's coming in here. See, tea powder 0, coffee 15, 30, whatever values are there, they are loaded here. So for these values, okay, we have to write a program, okay, in PLC. That depends on the process type, okay, how you have to load, okay. Next, we have to do user archive. You can see runtime user administration. This user archive means user administrator means you have to create usernames and passwords. Okay, so here we are loading, unloading some values, right? So for that we can give some security. Okay, if I go to recipe, if I load some values, okay, that can be loaded only by an authorized person. Okay, for that you need to create users here. Okay, you can create groups here and users. Double click on the groups. These groups, you can see that having one group is administrator, other group is users. Okay, so these are having some authorizations. Authorized administrators were having all the authorization like administration, monitor, operate like this. Okay, they can operate. Who are having this main administrator. Okay, password, complete authorization. Okay, and users. Okay, are having some limited access. So here we have to create the users. Okay, so go to the users here. Double click on users. Users window will appear. This for admin. Some password is already there. Okay, so no need to touch it. So double click below admin. You can create a user like manager, and password you can change. Like I'm giving uh, manager, and some users. Okay, users group we are using. Okay, then I create one more like engineer. For this engineer also I'm taking one user. Okay, user, same user. But if you want to change the user, you can change the users to like manager here, managers group. What they can do. Okay, I'm selecting only monitor. If you want to add any other option like change picture also, multiple authorization you can view. You can monitor and change picture. For engineers group 2, and you only operate. Okay, only say engineers can operate. Like this, you can create a user. Okay, groups here. Then this groups. Okay, we have to select users. With user like engineers group. Okay, they can operate from manager and selecting only managers group. Okay, like this, you have to give authorizations. You have to select here. Okay, so many users you can add up here. Then save this configuration. Similarly for the groups. Okay, save this. Okay. Now we have to assign this authorization to your symbols like I go to welcome. For this welcome, and select like recipe option. So digital. Okay, this digital. We go to this properties. Properties. can see security option. This security option authorization. So change picture. Okay, and analog also select security change picture only. Means only manager can change the picture. Okay, and also okay, I'm selecting this for one example. Now I go to the digital picture here. In digital, we are having start and stop command. Means engineers can operate this. So select the start button. Below we have security option. The security, what we can do is operate. Okay, this authorization we have to do. Stop. So whoever are having operate authorization, they can operate just like engineers. Okay, so this also. Now we are given this for some friends also, right? Okay. Slider also can give. Select the slider. Give the authorization like okay. For this also, for entering any value. Okay. Now I save this in the. After this, save this in the runtime. And I select on digital. Is asking you username and password. So also username manager one. Manager okay. Now click here. Again it is asking for password. Okay. Okay. Engineer can stop the process. If I go to analog 2 and if I select this, okay, as engineer is already logged in, they can access. Okay. Okay. This way we can access it. Home, unlock, manager. If I go, you have to log in again. If I select here also, it will ask you password. So this is about security. One more thing is, suppose if I want to create a new recipe, okay, the data record in this recipe, I can give a new name like T3 line 3. Then what I can do is below in the values, okay, I can enter some values like 25, 0, link, more link if I want to use like 50 something, some more like 20. These values I can save also. I can create one more recipe here. Data record save. Suppose if I want to load from PLC, okay, upload from PLC, and there also you can do. Then what you need to do is you need to go online. Then you can change the values. Okay, like coffee I want to print. So 120. I don't want any milk. Black coffee I want some sugar. Sugar like 20. And some other like 60. Okay, I can save this. Download this to the PLC. Okay, so this values will be there downloaded in your memory. Okay, so what's the value now? 0, 20, 0, 20, 60. So these values I need to upload. So for this, I can create one more like is for coffee, right? I can change this to coffee. Then select this button for uploading. Click on this upload button. You can see the values are uploaded here, right? 60, 20, 0, 20. So you can save this also. This will be saved in your new file in the data records. Okay, or you can create new from here also. Okay, or if you want to delete any data record, you can delete from here also. Okay, so like this, you can create recipe files directly from this window. Okay,